Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So a few weeks ago I posted part 1 to this video, and today I'm finally getting around to part 2. It's kind of an accidental series I came up with. It's basically a battle of the bargain makeup brands, and today it is part 2 of LA Colors versus BPure or B Color. So I think these are fun. I think I have a part 1 and part 2 with LA Colors versus IONI. I will have those linked down below as well as part 1 to this. Definitely go check those out. Anyways, yeah, I'm finally getting around to doing part 2. So I'm so sorry if you've been waiting for this. So if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming on back for another video. And if you're new, my name is Jessica and I'm basically a bargain makeup channel. So what that means is I like to do a lot of the same fun content that other makeup channels do. I just like to try to keep it at a bargain price point. So the closer to $1, the better. And like I said, I'll have similar content linked down below. So if it sounds like you're in the right place, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube. And this makeup look I'm wearing is a full face of bargain makeup dupes for high-end and luxury makeup, and even some drugstore products, because they're not all that cheap anymore either. So this makeup look will be the next video out, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So the first category is powder blush. So both brands thrive in both of these areas. Of course, LA Colors has all their blush singles that they carry all the time. And they've recently repackaged, so all their old shades are in this more like mauve pink packaging, and they added 3 new colors and kept their old shades. So, you know, very readily available, really beautiful quality brushes, y'all. Seriously, don't sleep on these if you've been. And then they also come out with them, I don't have one handy here, but they come out with blushes in their spring collection as well, powder blushes, that usually come in this type of container. They always have 2 or 3 new ones every year. And so those are really fun, same great quality, but you know, if you can't find them, these ones here are always very wonderful as well. And they have so many different types of shade ranges. Stuff for like a berry shade for like deeper skin tones, bright pops of pink, more subdued like spiced colors. And they even have a shade that's, I don't know the name of it, but I've got it, but it's for like super light skin, like I can't even wear it. But yeah, so they just thrive in that department. But BPure does too, as well. They have the essentially ageless blushes, and they've got, I don't know, 3 or 4, I think maybe 4 shades of these. Like, I think they have maybe 4 shades of this right now. I think I have them all. And then, of course, you have this blush here that they came out with, part of their cherry collection. It's got like a little bit of a highlighter inside, and it's this bright pop of pink blush. Really, really, really nice. And even though BPure does have some nice blushes, I'm going to give this one to LA Colors, because they're just easier to find, and they come up with so much new, and the shade range, you just can't beat it. They've just got all kinds of shades, and they put their name on the packaging. I love that. BPure doesn't always do that, and I hate that they don't do that. So like I said, both companies thrive, but I'm going to give it to LA Colors as being the winner of this. Then we've got liquid blush. So again, both companies thrive in this because LA Colors has tons of shades of liquid blush that comes, or like they call it cream gel blush, that comes in like these little tubes. They've got a ton of shades. Then when the Too Cheeky line came out, they ended up with a couple shades of the blush on the doe foot. Really, really nice products. Then you've got BPure coming along, showing everybody up and making fools out of everybody by coming out with a dupe for the Pillow Talk blush. They get 2 shades. This is rose gold, and then they have another one I think called ballerina. They're both very different shades and really, really, really nice. And then they have the Rare Beauty dupe. This is just the B Color. This is B Color now. Liquid blush in Party Pink. It's the only shade I've ever seen. Some other people say they've seen another shade, I think, some of my Dollar Divas. So yeah, you get these 2 dupe liquid blushes. This one here is like one of my faves. I love this. The shade of this is just perfect for me. So like I said, again, this is a matter of both of them thriving. In some ways, LA Colors does it better because they have some more shades. And usually I would have someone that has more shades win this category, but my heart just like the fact that they had the nerve and the wherewithal to come up with 2 dupes for like high-end blushes at the same time, I'm gonna give it to BPure. But like I said, both thrive, but BPure for me just in the liquid blush category, to have 2 is just absolutely amazing. And then you've got liquid highlighter. And so of course, LA Colors, again, they'll come out with a shade or two in the tube, and then their Too Cheeky line, they have 2 shades in the Too Cheeky line. And so really, really nice products. And then again, you've got BPure coming out with the Charlotte Tilbury dupe for their Pillow Talk highlighter. Again, they get 2 shades. I'm wearing one today. This is the other shade. This is Sparkling Rose. I'm wearing one that's a little bit more like a champagne. And like I said, both thrive. Both don't have a ton of products in this department. LA Colors actually has a liquid highlighter that I can never find, but it's like a dupe for the Benefit High Beam. I don't have it handy to me here. Oh, and then they also have this here that you see all the time, the Conceal and Correct highlighter. Really, really, really nice. And so, and then, you know, BPure just has the dupe. And so it's kind of like with the bronzer. I'm a sucker for like a dupe, especially something like a luxury dupe. But LA Colors just has more in this department. So in this category, because LA Colors does have these 3, and they've had another one in the past that came in like in a little squirt tube, I'm going to have to give LA Colors a lead on this one. So liquid blushes, LA Colors takes this one over BPure. So liquid bronzer. So LA Colors comes out with these usually in their spring line, and I think I've only ever seen a shade or 2, but they usually have these in the little tubes, the cream gel bronzer. And this is a blush, but they also have a matte bronzer that came in the Too Cheeky line with the purple cap. Really, really, really nice. But then, you know, you've got BPure again, just showing everyone up and coming out at the same time with 2 dupe liquid bronzer products. They've got 2 shades of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wands. And this is the fair medium. I'm actually wearing medium dark. And then they came out with the bronzer drops. These, I don't really like to use them as like a bronzer, but I like to put them in my foundation. And so, honestly, I would put it at a tie if LA Colors had like more shades or just were a little bit more revolutionary. But like, this is pretty revolutionary. You know, these are a dupe for the Drunk Elephant. And so, yeah, BPure just, they win because of their just sheer willingness to just do some awesome stuff like this, like just come up with some amazing dupes for like high-end and luxury makeup. So BPure wins the liquid cream bronzer for me. So now we've got powdered bronzer. And this one's gonna be very short and sweet because honestly, the only bronzer that I'm aware of that BPure or BColor has come out with has been this one right here. They had a different, I think like a blush or something that was in this line, had like sprinkles on it. This doesn't really show up on my skin very well. So you can just see it does it. There's not really, it's right there, but there's really no color payoff. They're cute though, but that's the only bronzer, like powder bronzer that I know them to have. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong or forgetting. Whereas LA Colors, on the other hand, has the matte bronzer, which is pretty easy to find. It's got 2 different shades of these right here, which again are very easy to find, very readily available. And then you've got your spring collections where they always have 1 or 2 new shades in these packages right here. So again, short and sweet, LA Colors wins the powdered bronzer category. And then again, another short and sweet category because to the best of my knowledge, again, correct me if I'm wrong, BPure or BColor does not have a powdered highlighter. So LA Colors wins because they've got these ones here. Although, if BPure had come out with a highlighter, they could have actually had trumped LA Colors for me because they changed the shades of these, y'all. These are like the old ones that shine bright and glow time. They're now a lot darker. Luckily, I've got a backup of one of these and I've got these 2. But these are just amazing. And then, of course, in their spring collections, they always have a highlighter or 2 that come out in their spring collections. So, like I said, best of my knowledge, BPure BColor does not have a powdered highlighter. So LA Colors definitely wins this category. And then these are like random cream products. So I'm talking about anything that comes kind of like this. This is like a cream compact, and then this is like a stick. This is a stick highlighter. I also have a blush. These are part of a spring collection. Then BPure has the Clean Beauty line. These are a dupe for the Tower 28 cream blushes. I'm wearing the other shade actually right now. They've got 2 shades. I'm gonna put, this category is kind of a very underwhelming category because there's just not very much for either one. But I'm gonna have to give it to LA Colors because they do have highlighter and a blush. And also too, LA Colors has this, you see this all the time. I think they've redone the packaging, but this is in pink satin. It's just the all-in-one stick. So there's just some more to like to pick from with LA Colors, even though it's not a ton. Whereas, to the best of my knowledge, BPure only has like these 2 blushes, no highlighters that are cream or anything like that, or bronzers or anything like that. So for random cream products or stick products, LA Colors wins this. And then for lashes, this one's really easy as well. So LA Colors has all kinds of lashes. Most recently, these ones here, they have 6 or so different styles. I love these. They had their Ultra Matte lashes. They had their jewel eyes. Love them, love them, love them. LA Colors. These are like my favorite. These are, if you've been with me, you know that I love these even more than IONI now. And then B Color has the Ombre Foam Mink. They've got a couple different styles. I don't see them very often, but they do have some different styles. And they're nice. They're cool. They're, you know, they're comparable to an Ardell, but I'm going to have to give this one to LA Colors as well. You just cannot compete. If they just had these alone, they're very hard to compete with, in my opinion. And then the final category is dupes. I think we have established throughout this video that LA Colors isn't the best at coming out with dupes. I do feel they have one of their blushes is a dupe for the NARS Super Orgasm blush that had been discontinued. And it's actually this one right here, and you can see it's got like the little flecks of glitter in it, like the NARS Super Orgasm used to have. And it was like a peachy kind of a blush. So, and then, like I said, they have that highlighter that I got maybe 3 years ago. It comes in a little squeeze tube. It's like a dupe for like the Benefit High Beam. But really, other than that, there's really no known dupes. I mean, I'm sure there are some colors and some things that you could dig into and find that they have like a high-end dupe. But like BPure, y'all, I mean, you know, BPure has just kind of taken it by the horns. I mean, you know, they just have taken all these things and have just duped them and have done an amazing job at the packaging and the quality and the colors and all that stuff. So in the dupes category, like I said, although I'm sure LA Colors has some things that could be used as dupes for other things or like high-end makeup, BPure and B Color was just so intentional with it that it was just so much fun for any of us that love buying makeup at Dollar Tree. So I hope you enjoyed part 2 of this video. If you did, show me you did by hitting the like button. Again, I will have part 1 as well as the other 2 videos in this series all down below in the description box, and also some other content as well. So definitely make sure you check that out and binge watch some of my other content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.